Welcome back, everyone, to the Season of Ghosts. In our last session, our group of Folktown heroes made their way into central downtown Willowshore. Having taken down the Grey Butcher, one of the self proclaimed leaders of the town following this monster invasion, you all healed up as best you could and made your way into what you have learned should be the most dangerous area in town. Making your way first to, I believe it was Gaius's house, where you found, thankfully, aside from some destruction of property, nothing hugely wrong. Sorry, it wasn't Gaius's house, it was Kuromori's house. I can't think properly. Don't mind me.
Yeah, his house is fine.
Yeah, Gaius' house was fine. Kuromori's house was damaged, unfortunately, but thankfully, nothing too bad. Strangely enough, though, you did find that when you looked for it, the governor's manor is just gone. Not like destroyed or anything, it's just missing. We don't know where it is or what happened to it, and that's, mildly concerning. But maybe a problem for later, perhaps, unless you wish to go check it out now. Instead, you decided to check out the jail first, heading over to the stables, finding all of the horses deceased there with cockroaches infesting their corpses and a trail of bloody fingerprints heading west. Tracked them as far as you could, seeing them lead out into the center of town proper, where you saw a couple of Jenkins playing upon the roof of the nearby stage. You promptly attacked them after watching a bit of their performance and deciding that you didn't have time for it. And after heavily scaring them, allowed them to go free after getting a bit of information from them, which you semi-corroborated with the member of the town guard. When you headed into the actual jail, you found quite a lot of the guard, including the head of the guard, Zhang Peng, and your father, Kuromori, all locked up, injured, and heavily beleaguered, but thankfully not dead. You managed to release them, provide them with a bit of nutrition and healing, while also saving the members of the common folk here in town that had been imprisoned outside, and arming yourselves up with some new equipment from the armory. You learned for sure that it seems the main leader of the monsters, or who at least was behind attacking the jail and imprisoning all the guard, is this Mo-Do-Kyu individual who appears to have taken up residence at the Cerulean Tea House. The old abandoned tea house that has been just left to its own devices for a while since its owner passed away. You all have what you need. I do know, or I believe at least, a number of you are relatively low on resources after your fight with the Grey Butcher. It is about 11 in the morning still. It's only about halfway through the day. You do not have to go out and push yourselves until death's door. I know we joked about it last session that Granny Who would be okay with that if you came back as undead and she could work you to the bone directly, but I believe Zhang Peng, Kuromori's father, many of the other guards would implore you all not to overwork yourselves and make mistakes that could be fatal in the pursuit of doing everything you can. Taking the time to rest and better prepare yourself will be more important than anything else. That being said, what would you like to do at this point?
Let's just clarify one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say fingerprints led away from the stables?
I meant to say footprints.
Oh, okay.
Did I say fingerprints?
I
You
heard
did.
fingerprints. I'm like,
Whoops.
wait, what?
It was footprints. It was those 3-toed footprints.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's like it's just more creepy that way. I'm like, I
Just,
wonder if
just a
fingerprints I might
giant
get.
hand.
I'll keep that in mind for future. Next time I run this campaign, make it fingerprints.
All right.
Right. If that's what your father says is best for us, Gromori.
I'm sort of deep in thought because I have a lot of ideas going through my head.
That's good. Ideas are not
Simply,
bad.
simply because we know where Modoku is, we know where he's going to be, and we know likely what route he'll take, unless he's making detours.
At this point, I think we should just rest for the remainder of the day, and then either in the early dawn we venture out, or if we really want, we can try going in the night to go deal with the Bosu.
Perhaps. What I was pondering is, I know our resources are kind of tapped right now, so take on what appears to be the leader of this attack might be unwise. But we know he's going to leave where he's been hiding. And if there's any survivors there, this might be an opportunity to free them when he's not there. Presuming that his punishment doesn't kill them.
Remind me why we know he's leaving.
Because the guards say he comes twice a day.
I thought that was just a group of.
That is correct.
Does he
It
actually-
was just a group of the monsters that came, not
I
actually
misheard then. I
Yeah.
thought Modoku himself had come.
No. Modokyu,
Yeah.
they have not seen since they were initially attacked.
Oh, well then that. Never mind. My ideas have just been completely kibosh.
The only idea I have is laying in wait here for them to check on the guards,
Well,
so that,
see, that was-
the information that the guards are all free is delayed.
yeah, I don't know. I actually, knowing that it's not Modoku who's coming here, that actually makes an ambush that much more enticing. To me, at least.
I think that is what we should do then.
Is everyone strong enough though for that?
I have my cantrips and my focus spell remaining. And as far as I can tell, you and Gaius are.
Yeah, thanks to all the healing that you have provided. I'm fine.
And your abilities don't seem to require any resource beyond your muscles.
That's right.
So.
I just need my bow and arrow. How about you, Kuromori?
I still have my prepared spells, and I've only gone through about half of my divine font. Meaning I have 2 heal spells left.
We could probably take a fight, especially if we get the upper hand off on an ambush.
All right. From what we know, there is Modokyu and the 3 companions that he has. I think
This
Ward- warty, stingy, and fluffy whiskers, based on what the Jenkins said.
This thing outside, is this like up in the air?
The roof is there.
And there's just an
yeah,
opening
it's
that
like a
looks down
lattice.
into the
Yeah.
courtyard.
Yeah, it's a little outer courtyard. There are walls on either side of it, and then a little lattice roof over it as well. I'd
How
actually,
far?
you know what?
Might be able to-
I would say that the wooden wall here is probably lattice work as well. I think that would make sense if it were.
Try and have a few of us hiding up there. When they walk into the courtyard, ambush them. Zion can fire arrows. I can fire fire. When the shit starts, Gaius could just walk out the door into the courtyard.
And we get like just enough time of heads up that they're about to come, I can get my spells out of the way.
So, something I also want to remind you guys of. They've been coming to the outdoor prison cell. They've basically left the people inside, the guards, to rot.
Ah, okay.
You're just gonna see immediately that the cage is empty.
Definitely.
Then wouldn't it be best to wait where they come in?
So like in this building over here.
Yeah, that could work.
The shrine.
Oh, is there no walls? Okay.
They're locked. The entire building is lattice, though. There is no
Oh,
active
yes.
shrine in it in the moment, but a number of these small little shrine buildings exist around town.
Where is the actual entrance to this? Is it over here?
To
Top
the jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main entrance is right here. So I can pop us back to downtown real quick to show you guys an idea of what you're working off of. So you guys, I'll go ahead and move your tokens, just rapid fire up. Meow. Running.
I'm still loading the map.
Perfect.
Whee!
There we go.
So, this building right here is the jail that you guys are in. Here's the outdoor cage for it. This is the stage that the Jenkins were on. If you wanted, the Cerulean Tea House is way over here. It is past the end of the map, effectively. Down that road. A lot of these are houses and small shops, perhaps. The other, main buildings right off the square are Treesparrow's Rest, right here. I should do that shift ping, which is very much like a grocery almost here in town. And the bathhouse, the Happy Kappa, over here.
And where's the missing governor's manor?
Down here. You can see the empty plot where it used to be. It's gone.
Oh yeah, you can see the two guard
Yeah.
statues.
The two little lion statues.
Right. Oh, there we are. Okay.
Which you guys can feel free to go over there and investigate if you'd like, as well.
Yeah, that's another option.
You've only seen
Do-
that really from a distance.
Do we know for a fact that they will come and check on the prisoners?
That was the impression I got, as they've been regularly checking on the prisoners.
Yes, it makes. And sorry, the
At least the children.
True. The enfeebled state, Jericho, you explained this last session.
Yeah.
How long does it stay?
That's going to last for a while. That is mostly their exhaustion and being beaten and beaten and being low on food and water for these past few days. They'll gradually recover. That is less a health issue, though, and more or less of an HP issue, more of just a general their body's health.
Right. So basically they're kind of helpless right now.
They'll be useful in helping protect people, but they can't really be an attack force around town. So most of them were going to head off once they were ready, with some of them staying over at Dr. Dami's Hand of Spring, and the rest heading over to the Sibadue.
Got it.
And
So,
they
yeah,
would
I think-
see what to do from there. But at least for probably the next day or two at minimum, they won't be able to go out and help around town very much.
All right.
Okay.
Will they be able to protect themselves?
Yes. At the very
Okay.
least, they'll be able to protect themselves. They've got training. They were able to pick up weapons and armor from the armory. They will not be caught off guard and helpless like they were when they were captured.
Yeah, I think that's my concern. That kind of I will share to Kuromori and the
Yeah.
rest, especially his father is here.
Well,
I just,
thinking about it. Oh yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I just don't know if we're. Looks like they can protect themselves, but
I'm just mainly worried about information. Getting back to Moto Q that the prisoners are gone.
that's right. Because I don't know if the Jenkins we let go are gonna.
Well,
Be
they seem to
reporting.
be fleeing town.
That's true, and I think they're scared of Modokyu too.
But perhaps we're overthinking. If they come and see that the cage is empty, they'll probably then decide to check on the other prisoners, even though they haven't been. See if they're gone too.
Do you know what this building here is?
Which one?
The one closest to us here. Just,
That's just a regular old house. You're free to go check it out if you'd like. But it's
think
not
that
a
might
shop
be-
or anything.
No, that's fine. I'm kind of thinking if we can make sure that building is safe and secure, we can hide out there.
Come
We
up
see them
behind them.
approach.
Yeah.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Yep. Because you're right, Go. The moment they see the exposed cages empty, they're gonna go in
Sure.
to check on the others.
I'd also say, now that you're out here, you guys can get a better view potentially of where those bloody footprints lead. If anyone wants to give me a perception check to try and see where they go.
I like
I
rolling die.
will. Me too.
All right. Kuromori, you've got the best view of them. It's hard to tell with the amount of this bloody fog still surrounding everything. It gets hard to tell where things go, and especially if it's the same color as this fog. But you are able to track the patches and get a good idea. They head directly to the entrance of the Happy Kappa.
Oh. Over here.
Oh, all right.
Which
And
the
then-
entrance is on the side of the building.
Right there. I'll point it out. Wait. The prints from the stables. They go to the bathhouse.
Didn't one of you think those were footprints of a Kappa?
That might have been, I think that was me.
They are leading into the bathhouse, right?
From here, it's a little hard to tell. They at the very least lead up to the door. So, probably. You don't see any footprints leading away from the door. And yeah, one of you, I don't remember exactly who it was, one of you believed they were the footprints of Kappa, another of you believed they were the footprints of Gaucho Wrong.
I was the one that believed that they were a Kappa.
Well, aren't you spatial? I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Whether I'm right, who knows?
Remains
it's
to
a,
be seen.
it's a 50-50 here.
So, shall we check that out?
We can.
I
if
guess
we
I'll
get into
ask the children like about what time they would come. Was it random or?
It wasn't super frequent. sometime in the morning, and then sometime in the afternoon, they'd take a couple of us and just. We haven't seen anyone who got taken.
So they've already come once today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
They came real early today.
Then I guess we have some time.
Yes. Yeah, we have some time. We can check out the bathhouse
Okay.
where the horse killer went.
Just avenge the horses.
Probably Zion's hero.
I want to thank you guys so much for killing the horses.
Yep.
You guys
All
are
right, let's do this.
free to head on over to the bathhouse.
If we do get into a fight there and we end up spending resources, I think that kiboshes any other plans. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
I'll go ahead and activate the bathhouse map for you guys. As you guys make your way over.
I forget. Oh, we see the walls. Did that
The
one.
walls are back.
No!
Geometry is null.
must be something to do with the with trying to activate weather effects while you guys are loading into the map.
Whoa, what the heck?
Are
Probably.
they still there?
There we go. Now it's.
No.
Hey!
We're good.
Huzzah. Yeah, must
No
have to do
more
with weather
meta.
effects.
I was seeing some weird visuals for a second, but now it's all back to normal.
You didn't see anything you weren't supposed to, did you?
I don't know why I was looking at. It was like different
Fantastic.
perspectives.
That's all I
I
care
saw
about.
it.
I saw rooftops.
Well, hey, you're set.
Everyone was naked. It was terrifying.
Well, you're not supposed to get naked till you get into the bathhouse, okay?
Well, I saw into the bathhouse. Everything was terrifying.
Remind me, can you communicate with your familiar? Like, talk to it? Like,
Oh yeah, Gaius has a familiar.
I cannot.
Blink.
'cause I just wanted to
Out
just
of
go see what's in there. But
out of character, I have dragon, flyer, restorative familiar, and tattoo transformation.
Yeah, it does not have speech, unfortunately. So you can talk to it and it can understand you. It does not have a real good way of communicating back to you, though.
and you don't have the thing where you can see through its eyes. So
Not
that's
yet.
okay. Well,
Are
I guess
these
we're walking in
windows?
blind.
Those are windows.
Yeah, we could peek through the window, I guess.
Well, yeah, someone can sneak up.
Sneak and peek.
Yeah, I'll let
Sure.
Zion do that.
If you wish to sneak,
I
go
felt-
ahead and give me that stealth check.
I will.
If Zion would be nice enough to be the expert we can follow.
Sure.
It's under exploration.
Follow the expert, yeah. Should be under exploration.
There it is. Expert.
Stealth. Blind GM.
Fantastic. As you approach and take a quick glance through the window, you find yourself, you've been here before, it's the locker room of the bathhouse. It appears quite orderly, actually, looking in through the window. You see slippers and towels in a number of the cubbies. You see a number of lockers that all appear open from what you can see. It appears pretty clean.
But no one inside currently.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
What's in the lab?
With that roll, Cyan, looking in You don't see anyone for a moment, but just barely to the side of the window, the locker right against it, you see shake slightly.
I kind of point to that area to the others quietly and do like a shaking motion of that.
Might be a survivor.
Then just kind of crawl back to where they are and whisper what I saw. Like, it's empty, but there was a movement in one of the lockers.
Someone might be hiding in there.
Probably.
Hiding
Another
from the monsters.
poltergeist. Alright.
It's also a possibility. But otherwise, it looks orderly, actually. Strangely enough.
Did you have sight on the door from the window?
I did, yes. There was a door there.
There's an interior door. You know it leads to the foyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
like this is the locker room and this is the foyer.
Yeah, and
So
then
there's a
the
door, like,
actual
right
baths
here.
would be far to the north.
Okay. Well, shall we sneak up to the door then?
Alright.
Alrighty, so stealth.
Yeah. Anyone who is following Cyan's lead or just avoiding notice themselves may roll stealth as well. Okay.
Are
Oh,
there
okay, so-
windows as we're passing by, Jericho?
Those tiny windows?
Oh,
Yeah,
those
right.
are windows? Okay, so
yeah,
yeah.
it's like a real tiny window.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just caught a glimpse in there.
It's not much to give you a great view into the interior of the building, but you can see a little bit looking through those windows.
Those bloody footprints. They do go to the door?
They lead up to the door. The door is shut at the moment.
Alright.
I press my ear against the door and try to
Try to listen in.
try to listen in.
I suppose give me a perception check.
Hey, come on.
The door opens.
I'll,
Oh shit.
I'll do a perception check from the window here. See if I spy anything.
Sure. Higher DC because it's hard to look through the window. Cyan, you hear nothing. Kuramori.
Oh.
Why does the floor look damp? It's definitely glistening.
The floor is wet.
Well, is it not a bathhouse?
Not this far. That's further north.
Oh,
Well, this is the foyer
Okay.
of the bathhouse.
Yeah, this is foyer. It shouldn't be wet.
okay.
The whole floor wet? Or only a certain
From
area?
what you can see, the entire floor is damp and glistening.
Is it water?
It's not red.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't appear to be blood.
Open
What's
the
its
door
pH?
and find out. Man, I don't know
Oh,
what
I
the
did-
pH of water is. I haven't taken a science class since high school. I went to college
It's
for art.
5.5 is a
Oh.
pH of water.
Yeah, see, I was gonna guess 0 because I was like, yeah, it's -7 to +7, right? Stay in school, kids.
Get out your water
Man.
testing kit.
I didn't hear anyone inside.
I don't see anyone. Just
Alrighty.
the wetness of the floor.
All right. I'll open the door.
You damnable fool. It hits you. The smell of lye. It's like almost a scent of a disinfectant that assails your nostrils when you open the door.
Oh. Smell. Well, no one here though.
Other than that, though, yeah. It definitely looks like the floors have been freshly mopped.
Okay.
But you know the doors, those of you who have been here would know the doors to the north lead to the various bathing areas. The door to the south leads to the foyer. The
Their
window
locker.
just shows a nice outer garden.
You want to check that locker
We should
first?
check the locker room first.
Right.
Yeah. After all, there was shaking involved.
Mm-hmm.
What could it be?
A grand old time, clearly.
Stealing a look out the window.
Are we ready?
All right.
Sure.
The locker room.
I point that there's the shaking was here.
Mhm.
Is it just like a closed basket?
It is a closed locker, and the lockers are big.
Are they locked? Like, do they have like some sort of locking mechanism on them?
There is. This one does not appear locked, but it appears stuck almost. The door's almost jammed partially.
I shall bust out my crowbar.
All of you can hear at this point, no need for perception checks, the sound of very soft whimpering within that locker.
Oh yeah. Survivor.
I will bust out a crowbar and pry that door open.
Sure, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Private?
Nope,
Or-
public.
Oof.
That is actually not enough. You set the crowbar in the door and try and pull it open. You're finding yourself struggling, and you definitely hear it from within.
Guys,
It's okay. It's
let me
okay.
help you.
We're here to help you.
I would like to aid his next attempt.
Sure.
How long does it do I have to quote unquote wait?
Not very long. You can just try again. If you crit fail, you're probably going to injure the guy.
Here's my aid attempt.
Aid is a success, giving you +1. That is enough to force the door open this time as you just
Yoosh.
push a bit further with the crowbar, and within the locker is... Who here frequents the
Horror
bathhouse?
personified.
Or has at least been here more than once?
I would imagine I have been.
Okay.
Wouldn't all of us have been here quite frequently?
I imagine so, but I just want to check. Some of you might not feel the need for a bath. I don't judge.
Yeah.
Or you
I'd
bathe
say
in the river.
that token took me by surprise.
That's great, right?
I was a child.
No, it's a
that is
halfling.
not-
Yep.
That's not a child.
I know. Yes, I said I thought it was gonna be a child.
God, if a child had those mutton chops, oh boy. There's a
I'm
whole
sure a
other
halfling
reason.
child would have.
Most of you would instantly recognize this individual as Dege Hua, the actual owner of the bathhouse. And it sort of clicks at you when you see him. This man is a massive clean freak. He hates things that, like, everything has to be perfectly sanitized around him.
I will
Did he
place
clean
my,
the front foyer and then hide? That'd be funny.
Yes?
I will place my dirty hand on his shoulder. You did a good job in the front.
There's no need for that.
Sorry. Can you
Are there,
get your hand off
there-
me, please? There's a sink right over there. Please wash it.
I'll just let go of his shoulder.
He starts rapidly brushing off his shoulder, trying to get the dirt off.
Oh boy. Yeah, his
How-
name was DG, was it?
Dege. Or maybe it's
Dege.
DG. I don't know. It's DE
No,
dash
De-
GE.
Dege sounds more correct. Dege, are you right? Are there?
I was. Look at my clothes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Would-
okay. I'm fine.
Are there monsters in the bathhouse?
Yeah, I suppose they would be called monsters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A group of Kappa came in yesterday afternoon.
We saw their tracks.
Yeah. I don't think they've left, but they wanted to use the baths, so I treated them as respected guests. Showed them to the bats, and then cleaned all the blood up, and I hid here.
Which bath are they in?
I think they went to the middle baths.
Right. And did you lock yourself in that locker, or did they lock you there?
I put myself in, and I may have gotten the door stuck a little bit.
All right. There are people in the barracks. If you want to go there,
Those people have all left by this point.
there's no people in the barracks.
They set out.
You might
around
be able
the
to
same
run
time
and
you guys
catch up
did.
with them.
Yeah, you might be able to run and
You
catch
could
up.
run and catch up.
You want me to run out there on my own?
Oh, well, the barracks was supposedly closed, but they're gone now. So, yeah, might not be a good idea at this point.
Is there a more sanitized place than here that I could go to? You could take me to? I would
Well,
appreciate it.
My uncle's place is definitely sanitized.
Sighing! Yes, Hand of Spring. Very clean. Please take me there now.
Do you
Well-
want us to evict your guests first?
Exactly.
That would be great. I don't think, you're not thinking of a violent eviction, are you?
If it comes to that, we have no
They-
choice.
They could. I'm certain a few polite words would be enough to get them to leave.
You
We
really
will try.
think so?
They're kappas. They're not. They may be monstrous, but they're not inherently bad.
Oh, they did slaughter the horses.
So I did not need to know where the blood came from. Nope.
Well, it's not Village of Blood, at least.
So
Blood
you
is
might-
blood.
Might want to rethink your impression of them.
Okay, just they eat flesh on occasion, but I mean, yeah, there's really no there's no coming back from that, huh?
I don't think
But
so.
they are not as bad as some other monsters could be. So I'm sure they could be reasoned with. They didn't kill me.
Well, you did give them something that they wanted.
I simply showed them where the bath was. I'm sure that if you just asked them nicely to leave, they would.
We'll do that
Hopefully.
as a first step. How about
Right.
that?
I would appreciate if things could be resolved peacefully.
Are you
Have
just
they been your only
concerned?
clients in the last couple days?
Yes. There were some creatures that looked through the windows, but they didn't see me. This was only the first time I got stuck in the locker. Normally, I'm much better at hiding.
Dege, are you just concerned that we'll get your baths dirty with the violence?
I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. You know how much of a pain it is to clean blood out of the water in those baths?
Well,
been
better.
Empty the entire thing, refill it, scrub it heavily first.
Kimberly's like, I can only imagine. We've been drenched in the raining blood earlier a few times.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they got in while they were covered with blood, didn't they? Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that anyways. Oh.
That's the spirit.
But
Kappas-
It doesn't matter.
No, but if
What's
you get
done
it on
is
the
done.
if you get it on the plants, then I have to do something about that. People don't want to
We
stay in a
will-
blood-covered bathhouse.
That's the least of your worries right now.
Uh,
But we will try to
it's-
keep it clean for you.
It's like halfway on the list.
Stay here.
Don't worry.
Just-
If any of the plants are bloody, I'll burn them away. Okay.
I really.
We'll just start walking. Be safe.
Fading.
Please wait.
Fading. Just sort of. Oh, character question.
Yeah.
Are Kappas commonplace around town?
You guys can give me recall knowledge checks about Kappas if you would like. Now that you know for sure what they are, if you want to go in with potentially a bit more information, you're more than welcome to.
Sure.
Oh,
You roll as Alki.
whoops.
Wait, what?
Gaius rolled as
Oh.
his familiar.
Oh. Jeez.
Which
Okay.
is funny because Alki rolled the best out of anyone here so far.
Well, I can't separate my token from him.
Oh,
Right now.
what I will do for you is just that. Ta-da! How'd that work?
There we go. It just wouldn't let me unselect it.
Oh, if you just like left click and drag somewhere where your token isn't, you can just do that'll unselect everything.
You can also press tab to cycle through your tokens.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cyan, did you want to roll as well?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
jam.
Guys, I'll give you Alki's roll, because Alki is the only one here who rolled above a 10 on that.
Oh, even on my esoteric.
Yeah.
Woo.
Your esoteric lore just barely missed, unfortunately.
Damn.
Actually, no,
Ouch.
because lore DCs are lower. Your esoteric lore would grab it, so that is all good.
Oh, okay.
So Cyan, or not Cyan, Gaius. Cyan, your lore master lore was close. Actually, no, yours would hit also. Lore master, yippee. Gaius and Cyan, the two of you would know a bit more about Kappas. They are a type of beast. They are sentient. They are mischievous by nature, typically. Delight in paying pranks. They're not overtly malicious, but can be massive nuisances. They do eat flesh on occasion, though their preferred food is cucumbers, as far as you're aware. I mean, they enjoy competitions of strength. Despite their propensity for trickery, they're known to be honorable competitors who keep their word and to remain polite in conversation. Specifically, you would be aware that there is a group of Kappa that live in Gourd Lake to the southeast of Willow Shore. It's about maybe 13 miles or so southeast of town.
No.
That is the nearest gathering place of Kappa that you're aware of. But they typically are a type of creature that is easy enough to converse with.
I share
So
all
you
of
guys
this to
convince them to
the
leave.
others. I'm an awkward speaker, so someone engage other than me. I might just turn them off.
I have +5 diplomacy.
Any idea how they take to gambling?
They enjoy
But they-
more physical.
I
Contest
think
of
my
strength.
my main concern is why did they kill our horses?
Maybe, maybe it's one of those. They may have been struck by the urge to eat flesh then,
Oh,
instead of
because of-
cucumbers.
Because of that curse that's been going around, like affecting the wildlife.
Potentially. Not sure. I wish I had a cucumber right now.
There's been a grocery store nearby.
Next door.
I'm sure I have one in my bag somewhere.
Do you have prescient planner?
I
was gonna
don't,
say.
but I am a hoarder.
What an argument.
I mean, we could just check the grocery store then. I
You
don't-
could go next door to the grocery store if you want to leave. Yeah. You
It
absolutely
is
could.
monster related, so I may have kept it.
If you want to bring some cucumbers, if we can find any.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
the
let
entrance
us-
to the grocery store is right here.
Let us go.
I mean, now we were checking on our building, so I think that's fair.
All right.
I believe
I-
the summer
I would like
is
to
the time
quietly-
for cucumbers.
I would like to quietly approach the door.
May I welcome you to a different map?
Oh, oh God!
I will not apply the fog until you've all loaded in fully this time, and we'll see if that helps the walls.
It does.
Hey, now if I go and
Still
activate the
loading.
portal,
Okay, now I'm in.
And
Gross.
now we're at the super duper mart.
and now
Time
if
for
I
all the
activate the
ghouls.
fog, no walls.
No walls.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
hot dog.
Mm,
All right.
Oh, they have hot
had
dogs
for-
here?
That's what I had for supper.
This building is Treesparrow's Rest, as far as you're all aware. It is a primarily grain shop with a household attached to it.
Oh.
Peek through the window.
It looks like a shop.
And here's my stealth
Yeah.
roll.
Interestingly
Still
enough,
following the leader.
sure. Taking a look through the window, it's almost similar to the bathhouse and strange for being mid-downtown. None of the sacks or chests in here, which you know should be filled with like rice, millet, buckwheat, none of them look like they've been damaged. There's also multiple pots of like what are probably fermenting bean paste, rice wine, maybe some pickled vegetables. Everything appears untouched.
Okay. I don't see any beings, but everything.
Right.
There's
is
no
pristine.
beans.
It's as if
Hmm.
the interior has not experienced anything of what has happened to the rest of the city.
Another strange thing. Shall we go in?
Yes.
Sure. Did you mean to remove the battle medicine debuff?
I might have accidentally hit +1 week instead of +10 minutes on my timer because they were right next to each other. Oops. Honest mistake. I went back.
Yes,
When
Right.
you hit wait a little too long.
Right.
Town's destroyed.
I went back to the right time. I don't recall exactly what your guys' immunities were. So hey, free release on your immunities. I don't care.
Well, I mean, battle medicine's 24
Yeah.
hours.
Most of you are probably still immune to battle medicine until tomorrow. I believe, Cyan, you were the one who did not get battle medicine yet?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
mine
think
was
that's correct.
from the previous day at Dr. Dommy's, so
Yeah, yours should be good as well.
I probably have
Crow.
like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we'll say Kuromori, Gaius, you're battle medicined until tomorrow. Cyan and Ko, you're good for now. And ready? I'll just
All right.
hit the button on you guys again. Ahoo. Waha.
Alright.
And I'll just I'll set the duration to like 12 hours remaining instead of 1 day. I don't know. Somebody check the tapes.
Why walk in?
All right, you fool. Nothing happens.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Are these cucumbers or?
That is corn.
That's
I shall look with my eyes
Give
to
me a
find
perception check
cucumbers.
if you guys wish
I'm-
to spend some time.
Gonna do the same.
We're looking for the cucumbers.
Sure, I'll do a perception too.
Critical failure. You find zucchini and think it's cucumber.
Yeah.
Zucchini. Oh no, they'll be offended.
Oh,
Whoa, hey, what the heck?
Whoa.
Ignore what you just saw. Nothing happened there.
someone flew past us.
I will take one of
I
these.
thought
out.
I still had that
don't-
invisible. I'm doing very well tonight, guys. I promise.
It's just a spirit. Don't pay any attention.
It's a phantom raven. Don't mind what you can see outside.
So Nadoya Sami is the owner of this place.
That is correct.
Okay.
You do not see her. You do not see her family anywhere. Taking a look around, Cyan, you are able to find some cucumbers. Pickled
Hey.
cucumbers.
Found a few.
Uh,
Gonna give it to Gaius.
you also
I will
all
take-
hear the sounds of hiccuping and stumbling outside.
I will put away the cucumbers and draw my blade and
What
shield.
is that thing?
It's a Jenkin. With the
Oh, man.
most horrifying art I have access to.
Oh man, it's a gremlin from the Gremlins movie.
Oh yeah.
It ate food after midnight, guys.
Yep. They're not too fuzzy anymore.
As it comes stumbling in through the front door to any of you, very obviously drunk. And it just,
Oh.
in common. 1, 2, 4, 8. Oh, 8's too many. He just turns around and starts stumbling back out the door.
All right. I will also look for some alcohol.
Sure. Yeah, I think if you found some pickled cucumbers at this point, you could also find some rice wine.
I will grab a couple bottles, stuff it in my bag, just in case, to
Sure.
offer it to one of them.
You guys just letting the
Well-
Jenkins stumble away.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Maybe he'll think it was a hallucination.
Yep.
No cares in the slightest.
Same reaction as
Yes.
Kuromori. I'm like, what just
Well,
happened?
I'm like ready to cast a spell, and then he's just like, ooh, stumbling away. I was like,
No.
okay.
It's actually an ambush.
There's no
There's
way
20
he's
of them
going to
out
get
there.
help. There's no way he's going to get help, guys.
Do they
It's,
actually have cucumber in
Oh,
this?
he went to get help.
As you guys step outside a minute or two past, you see 3 drunk Jenkins this time out on the street, just hands above their eyes, peering in your direction. Whoa. That's
I'll
not 8.
pull.
That's 16.
I will
Dumbass.
pull out. I will pull out a one of the rice wine bottles. If you want, you can take this. and we never existed. And then I will make a request.
I think we're outnumbered, guys. Quick, grab the others.
Wait.
Wait.
I'm
Couple
trying
comes
to
stumbling
offer
out.
a deal.
Give me the request check. They're all, like, it's hard to see exactly through the mist, but they're, like, all almost in a group staring, just, like, hands above their eyes, trying to shade their eyes to see if that helps them look through the fog in your direction. One of them falls over as they're doing this, just, like, leans forward a bit too far. Request is not a secret check, Gaius.
Oh,
So you may re-roll that if you would like.
I would.
Okay. That was a success, though.
Well, I didn't know that.
I can tell you, you do not have to re-roll if you do not want to. That is a success.
All right.
You're offering... What is that?
Some wine. Some wine so that you forgot about us, we forgot about you. Deal?
Deal.
All right, I'm going to set it down
Three of the
here.
Jenkins come stumbling forward towards you.
All right, I'll hand it over.
What's your names? There's a lot of you.
We never existed, remember?
They're figments of your imagination.
I told you I had an imagination.
And then I'll walk into. I'll hand him
like-
the wine and then walk away.
One of them walks into the corner of the building and, like, slams into it, falls over. The other two grab the wine jar and just start chugging it right then and there.
We will go ahead and just enter the bathhouse.
You do not know what happens with the Jenkins, but you choose to ignore them. Fantastic.
Yep.
All right.
Did they
What
go
are
in
we-
through that
Whoa,
door?
we didn't ignore them. It's just.
No, they seemingly came from up here.
Oh, okay.
Further. All
You're
right.
just taking them off the
I mean, I
map.
have an idea for them. Like, they could be our delivery mechanism of the poison.
Mm-hmm.
This is for
Yeah.
Gurgle Gut or whatever.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
But you guys make your way back into the bathhouse as they walk away.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, then. A fantastic solution.
All right. Opening this door.
Oh, jeez. He's just going in.
Congratulations, it's a little prep room.
Oh, it's a prep room. Okay. Well, we should know that.
Do we be kind and actually undress and go in? That's the real question here now.
I
We're about
don't
have a
want to
naked
take my
fight.
armor off.
Oh my god.
I'm standing by the door.
You can wear a robe. I mean, I'm already wearing a robe. Just not that kind of robe.
I will not
Yeah.
begrudge anyone who wishes to go naked with the turtles.
No, I'm gonna open the door.
All right. Behold, the room for washing yourself. You do see, it looks like Dege did not mop all the way here yet. Bloody footprints lead into a couple of the baths, which the water is red at this point, partially. And then what look to be wet footprints lead over towards this door.
All right, I assume this is the sauna here.
Maybe we should knock.
I'm just
What's
opening
that?
it.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, you can see out the windows.
What?
It's a outdoor.
Yeah. The actual baths are outdoor. Steaming water within them. It's open air. The hedge walls around here, such that you cannot peek on other bathers. But as you guys step outside, there are 5 Kappas relaxing in the water. And God bless this artwork. This is fantastic.
You know, I didn't expect them to look like that. I expected them to have like the weird bowl cut of hair.
No, they have a bowl on their head. They all like simultaneously turn to look at you guys as you come outside. Whoa, hey there, dudes. How's it going?
What? Could be better.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. You want to join us? The water's nice and warm. There's another bath right there. Room for so many of you.
We're good on the bath, but
Oh.
we got something for you.
Oh?
I'll pull out some zucchinis. Or not zucchinis, cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Not the zucchini.
Zucchinis.
I kind
Oh,
of want to
man.
ask for a nature check to see if you accidentally picked up zucchinis, but I'm not that mean.
I mean, would there be zucchinis
Like-
here?
Probably not. Whoa! Hey, those wouldn't be for us, would they?
They would, but we
Oh,
kind of need some information from you
Oh.
first.
sure, guys, come on. Sit down, even if you don't want to get in. We're happy to have you join us.
And I'm just imagining the turtle from like Finding Nemo right now.
Yep, that's exactly
My
what
surfer
I'm
dude
imagining.
impression coming across, nice.
Yep.
I'm channeling
Very
my
nice.
inner SoCal.
All right, I'll walk up to him and like, so
Yeah. Sitting by this rock.
They're
you
just
know
relaxing
what?
in the water.
Do you know what happened to those horses back there?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we were offered some food in order to come help out with this whole invading the town sort of thing. Oh, I see those. Yeah, it wasn't us who killed them. Let's get that on the table first. It was some of them jinkin things. Yeah, we just had a nice little feast of their guts once they were already dead. You wouldn't begrudge us some food, would you? I mean,
Can I do a sense motive on that?
sure. I'd say it's been going on long enough that you can sense motive.
Is that targeted with where is it? There it is.
Taking a look at these guys, they're super laid back at the moment. They
Yeah.
don't seem like they are deliberately trying to deceive you. They seem extraordinarily relaxed. There's no signs that you would normally expect to see on a creature that is trying to bluff you.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
we were offered food to help out, so we feel a little bad about it.
what form did it take?
They just wanted us to help out in invading the town. And I mean, it seemed like a decent idea at first. We sitting here though, we've been talking about it, and I mean, if we invaded the town, long run, that's only gonna bring woe back on us once the town rallies. A couple of them like look at you guys and just nod a little bit. So we decided it wasn't in our best interest to keep helping out in any way.
Well, what was your role?
We just came along. Didn't really give us any specific role or anything. They just were looking for creatures to help take over the town.
You know why they're doing it.
Not really.
And who's they? Did someone
Oh.
order you?
Well, they didn't order us. They mostly asked, and what was his name?
Was it Motoku?
That's the one, Mojo Q. Yeah, man, what was he? I got you, man. He's a, they call him Rokuro Kubi or something like that. Yes.
I recall
that-
knowledge that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, recalling knowledge too. And spelling, please, Jerry.
No.
Rakubi.
Ignore that
It's
because there's art. Did not mean to have the token selected. There you go.
it's longer than I thought. Rokubi.
Yeah, Rokurokubi.
Rokurokubi. Kerokerobi.
Kuromori and Cyan. Yeah. Thinking back on Rokurokubi, from what you've heard, they are a strange sort of creature. They are theoretically, from what you understand, effectively rats that, after eating the discarded fingernails of a humanoid, are able to assume the shape of those fingernail clippings' owners, resembling the subject in all obvious and superficial ways, with only a few subtle differences, like larger ears, like growing teeth continuously, maybe whiskers here and there. They're believed to be very magically inclined, potentially. Though most stories you've heard of Rokurokubi like this have them as mostly harmless.
He's a first for everything.
Sorry, you were saying Modokyu asked you to help.
Remind me, who is it in the party that has the funny they can't get recall knowledges wrong? Do you have that yet?
Oh, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Cool. Just wanted to check.
Yep. Next level.
Next level is when you get that. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to keep it in mind. I was like, just want to check.
Oh, you both crit failed. Yay. No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, Moto Q came to us, asked if we wanted to help in taking over town, offered some horse insights to us for helping out. We said, yeah, sounded like fun. Came in with him, bunch of Jenkins, couple of snakes. Everything started going weird, though. They started talking in, like, ways they weren't supposed to. I don't know about you, I haven't heard a snake talk before, and hearing them go on about wanting to eat your legs, not a great experience. So,
I can imagine.
Was Moto Q surprised by this development?
I don't know. He was, he was talking with some of his compatriots, and we didn't really see his expression, but it didn't really seem too fazed by it.
Is there something that preceded that moment?
Nah, man.
Some
Just
action
sorta
or
happened.
just happened before or after they broke the lantern.
We were in town when it happened already. But, I don't recall anyone breaking a lantern or anything. Do you guys? Nah, no. No, I don't think so.
But
Did you happen to see a spider statue get up and walk away?
No, I haven't seen any spider statues or anything like that.
Hmm. Do you happen to know where Moto Q currently is?
I mean, he's definitely. I mean, we stopped over at the police. He headed into downtown where. I guess we're in downtown now. He headed that way. And he'll point in the general direction of the tea house.
You folks haven't been involved in killing the townsfolk or caging them,
No, not at
have
all.
you?
We thought about it, we talked about it, and we realized, hey, if we do this, they're gonna come for us later, and we don't want that.
I think it might be best because we're starting to push back. It might be best if you leave town
Oh,
soon.
I mean, yeah, we were planning on doing that once we finished up our soak. It shouldn't be too much longer. We're mostly relaxed at this point, nice and limber. So, we'll be out of your hair before too long. If you'd like them to leave now, you can try rolling diplomacy.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Okay, roll at it.
I will say, giving them cucumbers will automatically increase your degree of success. So if you roll a
Nice.
failure, it'll become a success.
Yeah,
You
I'm.
roll a success like
I'm
that,
gonna.
it'll
I'm
become
gonna
a crit.
hand him a. Hand him the cucumbers.
Oh, yeah. This has
How
been
about-
a little swell conversation, and they talk about it amongst themselves. Sorry, go ahead.
How about these for the road, right about now?
Well, I mean, if you put it like that, I don't suppose we can really, argue, can we? It's been nice
Definitely
talking to you
not.
folks. Swell people, swell bathhouse. If you, ever find your way down by the lake, come on and say hi. We'd be happy to host you a bit.
I'll keep that in
We'll
mind.
keep that in mind.
The Kappas will all slowly get up out of the pool and begin making their way for the exit. One of them looks at Yuko as he gets out of the water, this one, and just, like, nods at you slightly deferentially. What a wonderful bath you have here, sir. My compliments. Until, hand you what looks to be a pearl?
Thank you. I look at the others like, Okay.
It looks like he thinks you work here and was trying to tip you.
Alright.
But,
Oh,
Cool.
What's that called?
they will make their way out. Sorry?
Is it actually a pearl?
Looks like it. You can give me a. If you guys want to spend some time, you could roll recall knowledge to try and make sure it's not a, or it is a pearl.
Can I roll esoteric to see if Kappas produce pearls from?
Actually, can I do detect magic to see if there's any magic coming from?
Sure. You can choose to ignore the magic you're aware of, like the fog. Are you trying to
Yeah.
detect magic when they're still within 30 feet of you, or just when the pearl is?
Just the pearl.
Just the pearl? You do not ping any magic.
Yeah. It's mundane, it would just seem.
Gaius, I will allow that esoteric lore roll.
All right, I shall recall that knowledge to see if they produce pearls.
Kappas are not like clams. They do not have pearls normally.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, I think I
that
am
was
reconnected.
good.
Oh, yes, welcome back.
That was non-violent.
So is the water... The water's clean with no
This
blood,
water is
right?
clean, yeah. The bath water inside is what's bloody.
Yeah.
Dago would be
that's-
happy to hear that.
I'm gonna wash up a little bit.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let the gay know that we're.
If you guys want to
Person's
spend some
good.
time relaxing and washing yourselves here, you're more than welcome to.
I would
Sure, why not?
imagine we're pretty disgusting right now.
Yeah, we haven't taken a
Probably.
bath in 3 days.
Aside from those of you who got dumped into the lake.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but that was before. Oh no, wait, no, that was after we got soaked in blood.
Yeah. Well, and the blood that soaked you guys from the rain turned into water
Oh,
after a little
okay.
bit. So it wasn't like you were covered in blood for too long. Like you went to sleep, when you woke up, it was just water again.
Just a quick, like, 15-minute bath.
Yeah. You guys have been, you're right, you've been pretty disgusting. So taking some time to actually cleanse yourselves here
Yep.
and wash up probably feels pretty nice, I imagine.
And I have soap too.
Hey, that's what we like to hear.
Yep. I actually have it in my inventory.
So do I.
That's
So
why we
do
buy the
I.
Adventurers Pack, people.
Yep.
That's where I got my crowbar from.
my.
Came in handy.
Yeah, we'll go
Washed
find
up.
Dege and let him know that.
He's back in the locker.
Yeah, I'll go find him.
It's not jammed this time, but it's just closed.
Yeah, like Dege, the Kappas have gone.
They're gone? Oh. He's gonna run past you to go take a look at the damage and probably come across half of
Oh.
you bathing.
There was
not
no
care.
violence. There was no violence.
He takes a look at the bloody water and goes, "Oh, that's fine. That water cycles. That'll clean." They were in this bath.
Yes. Outside
The water's fine.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, all right. Are we good to get out of here now? Oh, wait, I suppose you wanted to clean yourselves up. That's okay.
Yeah, give us a half hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll be in the locker. Don't mind me.
in the locker.
Let's go back to the locker.
He goes back to the locker to hide. Shut himself out from the world. He doesn't have to look at how unsanitary some places are if he can't see it.
Do we have time to escort one man back to the other side of town?
You can just leave him here.
We can leave him for now, or we can lead him to the jail.
I
I
don't.
think he might
I
be
don't see any
safer
point.
here.
Yeah, he's probably safer here.
Because if
The-
the monsters visit the jail, then he would be there.
And we still have to set up that ambush.
Yeah, I think once
That's the
afternoon
next plan.
comes.
I'll let him know. Dege, we're
Yeah?
we're going to check out. We're going to check out a few things.
What
Before
do
we
you
head
mean?
back. We're trying to take the town back from these creatures.
Okay, see, what you're saying makes a whole lot of sense. But
Well,
have you considered? I don't feel safe. I'd really like to go somewhere else.
But that
Well-
somewhere else may be dirty.
Zion confirmed it. The Hand of Spring's not dirty.
there's a pretty dangerous bridge that we have to cross to get there.
Roll an
I suggest we-
intimidation check for me. The DC is super low.
That's one of the skills where I am untrained.
Oh no.
Oh man.
One
Oh
of
man.
3 skills that I am untrained in.
Pity.
Wow.
There you go.
You know what? You've made a great point. On second thought, shuts the locker. I'll be here till you're done.
All right.
Stay
It'll
safe
be
out
safer
there.
for it.
You will.
I can't believe that worked. I'm usually not good at that.
He didn't even think to suggest going around the bridge.
Yep, I
Yeah,
totally ignored that.
I was about to say that, but then you like, oh, okay.
You did not
just a
even
quick
think.
question.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. This building north of the grocer, is that the home
That is the Sunny
of the
household.
grocers?
Yes.
I wonder if we should check in on them.
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't have to sound so upset about it. Yeah, if you guys want to check them, you can. I'm going back to this map.
Woo!
Whee!
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it would have been a very big map to have them both together. So I get why they made it too. It's
Yeah.
just very funny that these
Yeah.
buildings are right next to each other.
No window. Oh, there is a window down there. Whee!
Yep. Window check.
It's not looking good in there.
Oh,
It looks heavily run through. Unlike the store, for whatever reason, this place appears to have been thoroughly destroyed and robbed.
It's probably because they knew people were there.
I still don't understand the logic to all of this.
They're going after the townsfolk. They wouldn't be in the grocery store when they attacked.
Remember, the children said they kept taking some of them.
Yeah. And
One
also,
at a time or two at a time.
who would be in the bathhouse at midnight?
That's true. That's fair.
You guys obviously haven't experienced the wonders of a midnight soak.
I
Right.
can't say I have. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, on first glance, when you open the door and look in, this place has been ransacked. Anywhere from cookware to whatever clothing or valuables they had. Drawers are opened, launched onto the floor. Pots are
What could be
destroyed.
behind the separator?
The bed.
Okay. Okay. No bodies. No bodies.
No bodies, no.
I'm gonna.
If you guys want to spend a while searching through here, you can, but it's not looking good.
I'm gonna call Nadoya, are you here? And see if there's any response.
None.
Hmm. And we didn't see them in Granny Who's, right?
You did not see the Sanmi family at Granny Who's.
We'll search the room for useful items.
Sure. I wonder what Ko's been rolling. Could be anything.
When you say useful items, you mean clues to let us know if they're alive or dead, right?
Sure.
Oh, they left our Kama Sutra book out here. Those silly, silly people.
It takes a little while of looking, but Ko, one of the dresser drawers in not the master bedroom, you find has a secret compartment in it. And within that secret compartment, an untouched stack of letters.
I found some letters. I will. Are they in envelopes or?
They are,
Okay,
but
is there
opened
writing on the
envelopes.
Okay, is
No
there writing on the
envelopes.
envelope?
Nope, left blank.
All right, I'll pull the first one in the stack out and.
Sure. I don't have direct words for what's on each letter, but I can give you a general description of what they are.
Okay.
It is a series of love letters between what looks to be the youngest generation of the Sanmi and Hu families, Yuli Sanmi and Hu Leilong. Which, give me a recall knowledge roll, Ko, reading through these. And if you've been reading them aloud, anyone may.
Yeah, I'll read them aloud.
Okay.
Awesome.
my.
I'm a gossip, so
Fair enough.
Recall
Should we be reading
knowledge.
this? It seems rather personal.
Probably not. Ko and especially Cyan. The Somni family is highly traditional. This sort of relationship they would not approve of between the two.
Romeo
Because,
and Juliet.
like, Hule Long, Granny Who's youngest grandson.
Oh.
While the Somni family is very traditional and actually adheres more to South Banks traditions, they do live here in Northridge. They would probably not approve of their youngest being with a member of Granny Who's family.
Yeah, I was gonna ask traditional in the South Bank sense. So
Yes,
okay.
the very traditional, like Willow Shore traditional.
Okay.
There's a chance she might have survived by eloping with whose grandson.
Well, as you guys finish looking through these letters and come to this realization, that's where we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. So feel free to stand up, stretch, get some water, and I will see you all in a few minutes to continue your investigation.
What the?
Awesome.
Welcome back. So, just finding these love letters of a forbidden romance. What would you like to do now?
Well, I think we should put back the letters. Now that I've read them.
Yeah, not even around. Yeah.
Now that we've finished snooping, maybe we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they want them if we find them.
Oh, I don't know how they
I
would react if they
yeah.
found out.
Oh, they don't
Just-
have to
just-
know we read them.
Just put it
Well-
back.
We can also say that we found them on something.
I don't want to lie.
I'll do the lying for you. I
Well,
put them
I'm
in
going
my
to
bag.
assume you put them back, and I'm going to step outside.
I put them in my bag. We can move on.
Nice.
I just Cyan just glances over and does not say a thing.
Right, now that we've checked the groceries, the grocery and the bathhouse, we check out that home that we're hoping to use as a vantage point to get the jump on those other guys.
I will also say,
Indeed.
when you guys saw those drunk Jenkins before, they seemed to come out from this next house up. They were
Oh.
definitely inside the building.
Oh, we wanted to use them, right, as delivery for the Buso.
I mean, we could try. However, it's just a sleeping drought, right?
Yeah, it's a sleeping drought.
So we need to
Oh, yeah,
be
there's a door
nearby
there.
when he falls asleep.
How long? What's the
Yeah, how long does it
duration of
last? Did he say?
Yeah, let's see.
The dream time
It's in
tea
the-
you guys have?
It's a party stash.
30 minutes is the maximum duration.
Oh, so we have to time it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be hard to predict when they're gonna deliver it.
They're also very drunk themselves. You think you give them alcohol, they're not going to drink it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. All right, maybe not them then.
Are you wanting to deal with them now, or?
I have really no business with them, unless others think so.
I mean, they could be the ones that
They've been terrorizing our town.
go investigate. Well, yeah, they could be the ones that go down and take the prisoners anyway.
Oh,
They did say
Sure.
it was Jenkins that came.
Did they? Oh, okay.
And there was 3 of them.
all right.
there's like 8 of them at least.
Remember, they think there's 16 of us.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And
And
what I
hopefully
would
they're
kill,
even drunker now. So
I would kill to have mirror image for all of us right now.
They might just die instantly as their brains explode.
all right, we're gonna still
it-
following the leader. I'm gonna stealth on up
Sure.
to this window,
Follow leader? Yeah, let's do. Yeah,
and then I'm gonna
Uh-huh. Nice.
take a perception check.
Yeah, it doesn't look good in there.
Yeah, I can see that. Just
First things first, the Jenkins are partying. Hard partying. But you can see 2 people sort of cowering in the corner of the building as the Jenkins party. And you can see like 2 of them are like throwing jewelry back and forth, but they're also like throwing it, dropping it, scrabbling to pick it back up before throwing it at the other one again. Those are just
Okay.
laughing and drinking.
right. There's 2 people in there that are not with the Jenkins,
Oh, I see them.
and we need to save them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who
I
could
think
They don't
those
seem
be?
happy about what's happening. I don't know. Well,
Is
let me
this
get a
a-
look.
Is this one of those small windows?
Yes.
Jericho.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see in, but you can see enough.
Okay.
Um,
And I think I know my role on my stealth check, so
could have been anything.
I'm pretty sure you rolled that one.
Yeah. Cyan, looking through the window, you at the very least recognize those 2 people. It's Yuli Sanmi and Hulei Long.
oh, the lovers.
A connection.
Ah,
All right.
I need to save them. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Guys, why aren't you in the front?
You open the
Seal.
door. You open the door. The Jenkins all like comedically turn their heads to look at you guys at the same time.
I'll bust out the other line. More drinks?
The Oni are here. Let's go. Come.
party.
Watch us.
Okay, we'll watch.
They just start going mad, destroying the interior of the building. This one somehow is lit a match.
That's enough of
Whoa,
that.
whoa, no.
What?
If you guys stop, you'll get this. And I'll show the other rice wine bottle that I had.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh. Let's change that. There we go.
That's quite the status token
Oh.
they have.
That won't fool us.
Oh.
You've got enough
I'm
here.
gonna whatchamacallit.
Hero point it?
point.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna just huck the.
Oh.
Wow.
Womp womp.
We've got enough.
I'm gonna-
That's for you to drink.
I'm
Join
gonna
us, you just-
ignition the guy with the match.
Oh, then we're rolling initiative.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
So we doing?
Yep, sorry, Eva.
No, Cyan, run to the front. That's a great idea.
Has he already lit the match?
It is lit in his hand. Yes.
Okay.
So I know we were sneaking up to the door, but since we threw the door open and revealed ourselves,
Yeah, I
we
don't think
used
stealth
perception.
really fits for initiative here.
No,
I
I'm
would-
good. I'm good at it.
Can I
Stealth,
stealth?
diplomacy, or perception. I'm fine with any of those for your initiative roll.
Okay.
These guys are
Doesn't
very
matter, no-
drunk.
I'd like to point out that haven't actually had my spear drawn.
Oh, good to know.
Both because of the Kappas, my shield and my sword are sheathed. So I just have a bottle of wine in my hand at the moment.
Fantastic.
I mean, I have quick draw, so it doesn't matter.
Gaius, would you like to roll initiative, please?
Now it will let me roll.
Ah,
too busy getting drunk.
They said that
Well,
once
like-
for you, and he went bet.
All right.
You're up
So-
first, guys.
Damn it.
Sorry, Ko,
Oh.
you're up second. I mean, technically, you
Sure.
guys got the same initiative, so if Ko would like to go first and you're okay with that, guys,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
then Ko, you're up first.
He probably has a higher dex than me, anyways.
It's this one.
That is the one with the
that has
match, yes.
Alright. So I'm igniting him.
All right. They are all sickened by how much alcohol they've had.
It's a funny status token.
Yeah.
Ignition. Bam. Boom. Boom.
Oh!
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Go for it. Much better. That hits.
Wow. Alright. 2d4 fire damage.
Nice.
5 fire damage.
5 points of fire damage. He is immediately injured. Does he drop the match?
And
No.
then I will cast Glass Shield on myself.
All right. That will bring us to your turn, Gaius.
I will toss a bottle at this one.
Go for it.
What do I even roll for that?
This would be a effectively thrown weapon. You can just roll your unarmed attack modifier. 'Cause I believe you have the same proficiency. Yeah. It's effectively just a ranged unarmed attack here. Oh.
Get wrecked.
Roll damage.
Like I said, it was for you.
And just because it's funny, I'm going to make him sickened too, as the bottle shatters and a bunch of the alcohol inside sloshes into his mouth and he instinctively swallows it.
Is Implement's
Oh.
empowerment supposed to be on?
No.
No, you would not get Implement's empowerment, so he should have 4 health back. Good catch.
Then I shall draw my sword and shield.
Fantastic.
That is my
Kuramori,
turn.
we're up to you.
Alright. I'm going to stride up to this one,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to eliminate him.
Sure. You said your spear was not drawn, but you have quick draw. 'cause
I
you're a
have
duelist.
quick draw.
Nice.
Yeah. Here comes a strike at him.
That is indeed a hit exactly because he have the extra second.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. He takes the alcohol, blinks repeatedly to get it out of his eyes, and before it's even fully out of his eyes, your spear just goes through his open mouth, at the back of his head.
I'll raise my buckler.
Sounds good. It's the Jinkin with the match's turn.
Just a quick question.
Answer, yeah.
Should have my hero points have reset back to 2?
Nope,
that was
if you
at
have
3 from last
3 at
session.
the end of a session, I let you have the full 3 at the start of the next session. I don't want to effectively punish you.
Okay.
So, if you've got 3 at the end, you'll have 3 at the start.
Sounds good.
The Drunk Jinkin. Yeah, he's going to drop the match. And he's going to charge at you with a club. Just he drops the match and picks up a table leg and is going to run at you, Kuramori, and try and hit you with it.
I realized I should have went here. Then I could attack this guy.
It's okay, he super misses you. Cyan, you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna try to hit this one.
Sure. He is going to have lesser cover because you're shooting through all your friends.
Yep. And surprise attack since I attack before him and I use stealth.
Yes, I allowed you to roll stealth, didn't I?
Yee.
He's being quiet in the back, so makes sense. He's just shooting between her legs.
That was such a satisfied yee.
Yee. Let's see.
That's a hit. We need to get everyone in the party aim-eating runes on their armor. Ooh, 7 points of damage to him. Very nice.
Points of damage. And continue attacking him.
Sure. Does he remain off guard from surprise attack? Yes. On the entire first round. Nice. Oh. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
That will unfortunately miss.
I'm gonna hero point that. Why not?
Sure, why not? It's a Jinkin. Who
It's a
cares? That's a hit.
There you go. Another sneak attack damage.
9. Nice. He is almost dead after that.
Let's see if this one works. One more.
Unfortunately, no.
Alright. Pushing my luck. And that's it.
He almost dies. And that brings us to his turn. He looks at the 2 arrows sticking out of his chest and just looks at you very offended.
I give him a little wave.
He's gonna throw a chair leg at you. You're gonna have cover. You're gonna have cover, and he's gonna have a massive range increment penalty here, but
Yeah.
full map is a
Natural
-1 to hit. Fantastic. He misses. He's gonna grab another chair leg and do it again.
Who throws a table leg? Really?
He's just like picking up furniture legs and throwing them at you as you shot him.
I'm
That
just
wasn't
shaking
very
my head.
nice. Why would you do such a thing?
You're not very nice.
That's so rude. This Jinkin's gonna run up here, and who's he gonna hit? Gaius! You're getting hit with the chair leg. Nope. He's gonna do it again. Nada. I'm basically crit fishing even on their first rolls. They pretty much need 20 to hit. But it's entertaining. This guy's gonna run here and try and hit you, Kuromori.
What the?
Nope. Nada. I'm trying my best over here. On to the final Jinkin. Coming over here, and he's gonna hit Gaius twice. Oh, I hit. My god. Do you have any way to buff your AC, Gaius? You're muted.
Not at the moment.
Ah, shame. You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
That's a bit rude.
Look, let me deal at least some damage to you guys, okay? I've got
No.
6 drunk Jinkins here, and I don't expect them to survive long. Back to the top with Ko.
Well, we'll target this one and melee with me.
Alright.
And
More
I will
fire.
cast Ignition melee style, though. Get some extra damage.
Yeah. Ooh, unfortunately,
Okay.
that will just barely miss.
I'm not wasting a hero point on this.
These aren't worth your hero points. Alright, shielding up one more time. Gaius, just end them.
I will try. So it is my go.
It is your turn.
All right. Well, I shall learn more about the Jenkins.
Sure. Believe it or not, they have a weakness to cold iron.
I see that.
Only we had a cold iron weapon.
Well, he does.
I sure do. I sprinkle some of that cold iron dust on my blades.
You take the chunk in one of your guys' inventories and just like quick grindstone your weapon with it.
Oh, that's actually a cooler idea. That's 100% what I do because I have that chunk.
It's
Then
like
I
a waste
should-
of it.
What's it like back in Rivia?
I believe I'm getting that white status on my blade right now. All right. I shall
Yes.
strike this.
Go for it. But believe it or not, that is in fact a hit because they are drunk.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, low damage, but hey, they have weakness to cold iron.
I'll strike him again.
Why not? Ooh. I mean, hey, that's a free hero point if you want it.
I will take it.
Alright.
That be my turn.
Kuramori.
All right. Well, it's time to go wild here. Oh, I'll stab this guy right here.
Alright. You will hit. Isn't it nice when you can roll like a 5 to hit and it hits?
Yeah.
Oh, max damage.
Damage.
Oh, he's on 1 health. He's alive.
Let's see here. Thinking of something.
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Now works not the same. Never mind. I'll just swing again.
Sure. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, he's dead.
20.
There are now 2 Jenkins pierced through the mouth hanging off the end of Kuramori's spear.
Yep. You know what? Just for funsies. Just for funsies.
Yeah?
Okay, quick draw my dagger and throw it at the other one.
That's a fun idea. Nope. Good try, though. Big
I
whiff.
got 3 hero points. Now.
Is it really worth it? I think you'd need a 15 on the die to hit.
Yeah, I won't bother.
But it
I'll
could
have stuff
kill.
to know to pick that up later.
Cyan, we're up to you.
Yep. I'm focusing on the one who's been throwing me chair legs.
Sure.
There's a dagger by his feet. Oh no, I've armed him.
That
Oh,
will not
really?
hit, unfortunately.
Try again.
Yeah. Oh, he should have lesser cover. Oh well. I don't care enough to put it on him. He's a drunk Jenkin. He doesn't deserve cover. He's doing just fine himself.
He's doing like that drunk dance back and forth.
Yep.
The arrows are like piercing the wall between Hulelong and Yuli Sanmi.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Trying my best.
Did you spell out 2 every time? 3, 5. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, it's that drunk Jenkins' turn again. Guess who he's throwing at? He's picking up the knife this time, though. He's gonna
Uh-oh.
throw it at Cyan.
I'm sorry. He stole my knife.
Let me actually.
Well,
Right.
I can pick it up for you.
Oh, thank you. You returned it to me.
Inventory, dagger, added as a weapon. Actually, no, he's going to run forward with it first to try and get within throwing range and then throw it at you. He should not be
I love
this good
how-
with this attack. Darn you auto-generated attacks.
I love how he is so passionate about attacking you that he's ignoring the guy who threw the knife.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah. He's
Who has
just
killed?
pissed. He's
Who has
just
killed
pissed.
2 of his friends?
He misses with the knife. So he'll just pick up the table like this guy had. Oh, wait, no, he can't because he had to pick up the dagger, run forward, and throw it. He doesn't have anything in his
Yeah.
hands here. All right, that's his turn.
Have your dagger.
Thank you.
It's sticking out of the cobblestone, like, next to your foot. This drunk Jinkin is going to attack you again, Gaius. They're just gonna dogpile on you.
That's understandable.
Nope. Nope. They're trying. They're failing too. The next
They're doing their best.
Kuramori. This one's against you. Nope.
Nah.
Nope. And nope. All right.
We
Last
all
but
have
not
mirror
least,
image.
guys, you got 3 more attacks coming at you.
All right.
They're really trying. They're swinging wildly with these table legs and missing. Wow, he rolled 2 nat ones there. Awful.
Swimming in the villain points.
What an idiot. All right, Co.
Are you stupid?
So what if I am?
I whistle a jaunty tune as I walk right here.
And then light the place on fire? Like how concerned you were with the guy with the match, and you just go, yeah, go in a fire. Yeah, I'll roll some saves for these guys.
Awesome.
The one who threw the dagger actually succeeds.
Come on.
He's still gonna die, probably.
Are you getting Gaius with that as well?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Oh, okay.
The one unharmed next to Kuramori will fail. The injured one will not one. And the other uninjured one.
Oh, I rolled max damage.
Nice. The other injured one will
8 to
fail.
the guy that critically failed.
Damaged. Almost dead.
And anyone that's almost dead, I'll add the extra 1.
Okay, well, give me one moment here. That's failure, failure, failure. Okay, that guy failed as well. And this guy took half. So there's this guy near death and this guy near death. Who do you want to deal one more to?
The one that's attacking Gaius.
Okay.
Hopefully die for 1 extra fire damage.
Fortunately, he had 2 health remaining.
Damn. Alright.
And Kuramori does not have to heal any because he is at full health.
Yep. That's
All right.
my turn.
Yep. Still pretty good. Gaius, you're up.
Well, we'll just go ahead and just swing.
Oh, he's so dead.
Well, he's gonna get like cut in half now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gone. Reduced
We're trying to keep
atoms.
one. We're trying to keep one of them alive for information, or we're just killing all of them.
We could try.
They're drunk, Skillwell. It's time for them to check their journey down the River of Souls.
Oops, that one. This one.
What are you, a Pharasma worshipper?
I am.
Gaius
well,
is.
I apologize.
But
then.
Gaius is.
Go ahead and roll
Oh,
damage.
am I glowing at the moment?
You glow in the presence of undead, correct?
Yes.
No.
All right.
Like glowing.
Imagine if these were drunk undead Jenkins. Oh, the chaos.
Sure, I will try to attack him one more time.
Why not?
Let's go.
That will unfortunately not hit.
That is my turn.
Alright. Kuramori. Can you spear 3 Jenkins on your spear at once?
That's the plan.
Oh my god. Goodness
Well, they're-
gracious.
He's
Their
just-
AC is so
He's just
low.
running around, just piking him to his
Yup.
spear. We're gonna have a fucking shish kebab. soon.
And the one to the south.
Ah, a shame. You want to hero point that? You've got 3.
I might as well. And it's faster.
I just barely missed the crit.
11.
Almost dead.
All right. Then I raise shield.
Okay. Alright, Cyan.
Alright. Oh, the one I've been focusing on is dead.
Yes, it is. What a shame.
What a shame.
You see, these Jenkins were already dead. I'm just helping them find a rest.
Just
I've
reminding
been
them of it.
attacking This one.
That sounds like a fun undead. Someone who, like, somehow gets drunk while dead and then wakes up and forgets they're dead. Stop with the crits!
Well, that one's just gonna disappear now.
Jinkies.
15.
That one gets pierced all the way to the back wall with the arrow through its head.
I wish it was that other Jinkin, but that will do. And this one.
Yup.
Ugh.
That one will not hit.
Oh. Well, try again.
Sure.
Never know.
Unfortunate. And a dirty one
Alright.
does not give you a hero point back.
Yep.
That was almost a 0, though.
I know.
That's why I like to call it dirty one.
31.
So here's the thing, right? Oh, Ko, I don't think you were able to put on glass shield. Were you last round? I don't know why it still hasn't.
No, it should be expired.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I don't know why it was still there. You'd think, with a drunk Jinkin on about 2 health, while all of his compatriots are dead, would run away in fear, right? He's so drunk he doesn't even recognize that the others are dead yet. He's just swinging away. And this time he's actually gonna...
for 20s.
He's gonna swing at you, Ko, seeing you come over and light him on fire.
Yep.
This is
He'll miss.
where you get all the crits in a row.
Then he'll pivot over and go back to swinging at Gaius. He like swings once at you, sees he miss, shrugs and goes back to swinging at Gaius. Misses. And how much you want to bet he misses again? It's like I'm psychic or something. Anyway, Ko, it's your turn.
Alright. I will melee ignition.
Go for it.
I'm gonna reach over and just grab the top of his head and just...
Just
Oh
burn
my
it.
god.
Set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
I think he'll die cackling. Oh my god! He feels his head start to warm up and just starts cackling. And then his head
He
explodes.
takes 18 fire damage.
And would take persistent fire damage too. Well, that's that.
That's that.
That's a lot of dead Jenkins.
So, are they conscious?
They are. They're
just
cowering
watch?
in the corner, conscious and a little terrified of you guys.
Do not be afraid. We're here to save you.
I'm very afraid of you at the moment, please. And thank you.
Hello.
Where? I didn't mean to frighten you.
Are you both hurt?
No, we're not hurt at the moment, thankfully. But wow, that was impressive. Thank you for coming in.
Your grandma must be worried. Although Cyan doesn't really believe it, but just saying it.
She probably doesn't even know that I'm gone.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, we've actually been there.
Well, if you don't mind, that necklace over there they were tossing around, I think I know who that belongs to. Would you mind if I took that with me?
And who might it belong to?
This one?
Yeah, just one of them.
All right.
Uh,
Pick it up.
me?
That's not very convincing.
Yeah,
You don't even need to roll perception checks to tell this man is lying. Very clumsily lying.
You know, you gotta try a little bit harder to convince us.
Okay, fine. It doesn't belong to me. I wanted Uncle to try and figure it out. He probably would know.
Is there something special about it?
Detect magic.
Hey.
No
No,
magic.
yeah. It's not magical.
No magic within 30 feet, aside from the magic leaking out of the corpses of the Jinkin bodies. Nope. Doesn't look like anything special, but I thought I knew who it was. Now that I get a closer look at it, I might if I held on to it and remembered.
I'll put my arm around him, like, say, why don't, if you just want to take it because you want some money,
What?
just say so. No need to lie.
I don't want money. I need money, but it's not like I want to take it.
Then
No, it
how
belongs to
about
someone.
this? How about this? You tell us who it belongs to, or why you want it, I should say. And then we may or may not let you have it.
Give me.
Outside of a request?
I was going to say either diplomacy or intimidation. I'll let it be your choice based on how much you're trying to push this guy.
I will do intimidation since we did just kind of
Murder a bunch
these
of things.
Jenkins. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't even have intimidation. I do. Good.
Nice.
Yuli will actually jump in. We need money to elope.
Mhm.
And we were hoping that we could disappear during this and people would think we died to the monsters.
That. Mm, what if you actually die to the monsters?
Well, they didn't.
What he said.
It's pretty bad out there, you know?
It may be, but it's better to risk it for love than just wallow away and visit in secret constantly. It's no way of living.
And if we help you with this lie, what do we get out of it?
With the pride that
It's not
you
like
helped
having-
two people in love find that happiness?
Well, we
don't
have
think-
already helped you survive this mess. And then you did want to loot someone else's items in this trying time.
Yes?
What do we get out of this?
What do you
You don't-
want?
Where-
If I
where are
needed
you-
that, I don't have anything to give.
Guys,
Where are you
they don't have anything to
planning
offer.
go?
I don't know. We'll head north, probably.
And you're I'm just thinking about your grandma. You don't think they'll come looking for you?
Grandma won't
Or your
care if I'm
mother.
gone. Mother might
Have you?
care, but that's why we have to disappear now. If we make them think that we died with others during the monster invasion, then they won't come looking for us.
Is your mother even alive? We didn't see any sign of her.
They're out back in the storage. They've been... Jenkins forced them there.
Oh, okay, over there.
And sorry, do we know where the storage area
It would be
is?
this
pinged
building
it.
out here. Sorry, I might have been pinging the wrong place. It is specifically here.
Oh, so like
That
if you go
tiny
through the
little back
store.
building. Yeah, back by the garden.
Did they
I
catch
sort of-
you
wait.
together?
They've been trapped.
They've been in the storage room for a while. They've got food and whatnot there. They've got an outhouse. The Jenkins wanted me to attend to them, and along here was hiding, and he came out, and we've just both been here. Trying to find... We were hoping they'd fall asleep from drinking too much, but they just kept getting rowdier and rowdier.
Well,
Everyone, I don't really care what these two do at this point,
I,
but we should make sure that Nadoya is okay.
Just...
I'm sure. Kirimoри's kind of getting a little annoyed at this point because like these two have been they're being so selfish here at this moment, and they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, my mother's trapped in that house over there." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
The doors aren't locked or anything. They can leave. They just chose not to during this. It was safe enough for them. Please,
I mean,
just let us leave.
I don't really know the circumstances of this, how close you are to your grandma or to your mother. It just... I don't know. It just feels wrong.
I hand him the letters, and I'm like,
"Oh, you found these? Okay, well,
get like just go. I don't mind. Just let them go."
I thought you put those back.
Aghast.
Why would I do that?
Why would you keep them?
They're both going to get up and move towards the exit if no one stops them. They won't
I'm
stop and
gonna
pick
let
up
them
any
go.
jewelry.
As they
I don't like Granny Who that much, so
as they walk
I don't
by,
really care.
quite the read, and then I'll let them be.
What'd you say?
The read. Quite the read.
Oh.
Yep.
Faces instantly blush. But they both... Just, please, if they ask,
Oh,
tell them
no,
you didn't
no,
see
no.
us. Just say you didn't see us. Please.
It's just...
I will try,
They'll
but
disappear.
I can't.
I just
account for the
shout
others.
after them. Think about your choices.
Yeah, shut.
You've
I'm
read
sure
those
they'll
letters.
show up. I'm sure they'll show up in book 4 as like spirits because they went off into the woods and died. But you know, whatever.
Hey, plot development.
Won't get in the way of love.
It is up to you guys. You can sell them out when you meet Nadoya or not.
Well, I'm not a good liar, so I won't speak.
There's also a whole lot of jewelry in there on the ground, by the way. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
wanted to do anything with that.
Do you know whose house that is?
Mudwall House? It's an extension of the Sanmi house.
Oh.
But there's no guarantee that all that jewelry is theirs. In fact, everyone give me a perception check, actually.
Okie dokie.
Kuramori, there's a small little craft necklace that Rena made for you amongst all of this.
This is
Oh.
the Jenkins. Feeling
Oh,
stuff.
this is their loot pile.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pick. Oh, I'll pick. Oh, wait, my sister made this. Oh, is this where they've been keeping all of our stuff they've been stealing?
Oh,
At least the
Oh,
jewelry.
alright.
Those little bastards.
I guess we'll pick up all the jewelry and
yeah. Just
put
gonna
it in
pick
the
it all
party
up.
stash.
Sure. Do you want your
Maybe
necklace,
maybe when
Corey?
this is all over,
Yes, I'll take
Yeah.
the necklace.
maybe
Up to
when
you
it's
if you
all
wear it or
over, we
not.
can try and find the actual owners.
think
of
I
each
will.
piece.
Okay.
Because they clearly stole it from my house. Those little bastards.
Yeah, in total, the jewelry's worth probably 75 gold, but it does all belong to people in town, so
Well, maybe they'll do a finder's fee for returning their stuff.
I would like it's not that hard to notice. Cyan and Co. After Kuramori puts on the little necklace, very quickly begins to smell of like rotten garlic.
Wait,
It's
what?
bad.
I do?
Yeah.
You smell
Romori.
of
Yes.
That smell. You smell like garlic that's rotten.
What?
right when you put on that necklace.
My necklace. I look down at it.
Is it made of garlic?
You can't smell it.
What is it made out of?
It's
No magic within 30 feet when I detected.
Ooh, I might have actually just been wrong about that. Give me half a moment. I might have been mistaken about that, because that, I think, is a magical ability. It was magical. I'm sorry. You would have detected magic within 30 feet. I am a
bamboozled.
damned fool.
So that necklace is magical?
Yeah, you can probably boil it down at this point to that necklace at least has a magical effect on it at the moment. I think you guys know enough about Jenkins at this point. I won't force another recall knowledge to know that they can tinker and place minor curses on objects.
Oh.
I think that object is cursed now. I'm sorry.
Can I do a religion to try uncurse it? Probably not. Probably not.
Right now. I'd say with downtime, if you wanted to, you might be able to. But with everything going on,
other jewelry all cursed too?
no. It is simply this one. You get the sense they probably tinkered with this necklace before they got too drunk.
All right.
But effectively,
Well, the rest of the.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
The rest of the jewelry is fine. They only got you yours, apparently.
Effectively, Kuramori, as long as you
Bastards.
wear it, you're going to take a penalty to stealth and diplomacy checks.
So, am I able to take it off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You
And
don't
then
have
the
to
smell
wear
goes
it.
away.
We're gonna have to ask you not to wear that around us. That's kind of a gross smell.
Yeah, it's bad. It's gonna give away our position.
I understand. I'll put it in my pouch for now.
The stank necklace.
Snake necklace.
How dare you? That's my sister's.
Oh,
Hello.
I thought it was a practical
Oh,
joke.
he just walked right in.
Ko just opens the door wide and strides in. Someone throws a book at you. Not hard.
Slides
But
in there like he's Kramer.
one of the family members just like tosses something at you.
Oh, there are a lot of people here.
You guys would
Understandable, but please don't throw anything at me anymore.
Okay.
Why did you
Nadoya
just
is
enter like that?
kind of forward. Uh, Ko, it's nice to see you. I don't suppose I should ask why you are here.
Taking back the town.
Fair enough. Did you come from the southern entrance to the garden or through the side building?
The side building.
Okay. So
We
the
dispatched the Jenkins that
Jenkins
were.
are gone. That's good. Yuli and the young man who's there as well. Are they both okay?
We didn't see anyone else.
I'd just start looking down the corner to make sure it's safe. So
Sure.
not be there with the lie.
I'm gonna roll the deception.
Please roll me deception.
I'm not even trained in it yet.
Oh no!
That's next. That's next level. I forgot. But
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Huzzah!
This should be blind, please.
Oh, okay.
Please reroll blind.
Huzzah!
A much less interested huzzah. She gives you a very, very shrewd look. Ko, what aren't you telling me?
I tried.
Science facing the wall.
I don't know how to tell you this. It's probably based on what I know of you and Granny Who. It's probably worse than what's happened in the town for you.
They ran
you're,
off.
You can't mean.
Your daughter is dating her grandson, so, and they want to elope, so they've left.
Oh, that can't be.
They love each other, and you guys are keeping them apart. So
I raised her better than that. No, how could she?
yes, that is the
And
message
you let
to
them
take
go?
away from this.
This town's infested with how many creatures, and you just let them go?
To be
They're
fair,
adults.
You
Yeah,
evidently
good.
haven't had children yet. Well, yeah.
we did reason with them. But it's not my business. But they felt shackled.
Sorry, can you turn around from the wall when talking?
Oh,
I
sorry,
can't
sorry.
quite hear you.
Sorry for being disrespectful, but yes, I think they felt shackled and
Also, you're stepping on my cucumber plant. Sorry, I have to focus on things when bad news comes. Thank you.
there.
I appreciate that.
Oh, that's where they came from.
If it's any consolation, her grandson seems nothing like her. I could try to go find them before they get too far, but what will that do? Condemn them to a life of pain?
If they think if they truly believe they're happiest like that, then far be it from me to hold them back. They've
You
made their
would provide
choice.
them with. Okay.
They will. Well, they'll handle the consequences.
Okay. Well, We freed the town guard. They're heading
It's
to
good.
Dr. Dami's.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to remain here or try to head there yourselves.
Prefer to head to Matsuki's if possible.
The bridge is currently inaccessible.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good idea. There's monsters all over the bridge.
Damn.
Well, Dr. Dami's Hand of Spring, there are survivors there. There are refugees there if you want.
All right, that'll have to do for now.
Try to go around the bridge rather than crossing the bridge, because
I'll
that's not gonna be
be
good.
honest. None of us are capable of fighting. I'd appreciate if at least one of you could come with.
We're going to escort D. Gay.
He's still here.
He's still at the bathhouse. Yes.
Of course he is. Bet you he's cleaning even now.
Oh,
Probably
yes.
not.
It's likely.
Oh, he's up to the cucumbers
Alright.
now.
You can
Looks
drop by
like-
the Happy Kappa and
Right. We'll head over there. and
We'll pick you. We'll pick you all up on our way out.
We'll wait for you there.
All right.
They will make their way just across to the Happy Kappa.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry
think
about
this
your
house-
daughter.
There'll be time to dwell on that later. Now we have to make sure everyone who can be saved will be.
I didn't
I-
step on any plants.
Agree.
And if you guys are leaving, we can pop back to downtown.
That appears to be the house we were gonna hide in. Anyway, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whee! Zoom. Yeah, if
Cool.
you guys want to either sneak in, make perception checks about it before heading in, whatever you would like is up to you. Guess the front door is right there.
Yeah, I'll do a perception.
Sure. Why not?
Perception-roni that.
Ooh, this place has been rummaged through. It's bad.
Huh. And they probably won't check it again.
It's a perfect
Yeah, but-
disguise.
Might be a good spot.
All right. We hide and we wait, right?
All right.
I will refocus during this time if
Sure thing, yeah.
if we have 10 minutes.
Oh, more. You
it'll be-
absolutely will.
And I can do a quick treat wounds on Gaius to top him off.
Absolutely.
Wow. Treat wounds. Wow.
Wow.
Well, I still have the debuff.
Yay!
Oh.
Say
Oh,
a
wait.
treat
Oh,
wound
wait,
is
that's
not battle
battle.
medicine.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, 6. Yeah, we missing 5 hit points.
I'm going to ask for everyone to give me a stealth check here, please. As you
Are we
hide
still
in the
following?
building.
We still
Yeah,
following
I'm
the
gonna
expert?
follow the leader there.
Yeah, you can follow the expert
Yep.
here.
Okay. Oh. Stop
Zoom.
targeting. Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna roll that privately.
Yes, we're blind.
Why is it at 4?
Are you untrained in stealth?
It was 5 before. Well, yeah, I am untrained, but I thought it was.
It should only be.
Oh,
up to
that-
right
It's because the necklace is still on here.
now. We can just put it stowed instead of worn, and it should.
Okay. I didn't know you actually put an
Yeah.
item on me.
I did, yeah. It's the recognizable
Oh.
necklace.
Oh, sorry. I should have made that.
Shame.
I forgot to push. I forgot to push the thing.
Gaius, you somehow got the follow the expert buff twice.
How?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like it gave you
do
it,
that?
instead of giving it to you +4, it just separated it into 2. That's very weird. Oh no, I see why they did it. Because it's +2 because you're untrained, and +2 from the actual
Correct.
expert, instead of just putting it all as one modifier. Guys, are you really suffering from your armor penalty?
It's untrained. I'm untrained, and yes, I also have like no deaths.
You should
No,
be
I'm talking
stronger
about
for it.
you're wearing medium armor. It only requires a strength of 3. You should not have the armor check penalty, I believe, to your... Oh, is it? It's because it's noisy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why are you wearing
noisy.
noisy armor?
Because it's chain. That's what I got.
Yeah, the check penalty applies to stealth even if you have the required strength modifier. So,
Yeah.
all right. If it makes you feel any better, guys, you rolled the best.
Really?
Yeah. Really close. Your
Yeah.
guys' rolls are all actually super close together, but guys just barely edged out the best. Cyan, you didn't even roll second best.
Oh gosh.
That means we're all under 10. No.
You should just get
No, I'm kidding.
assurance and
Here's my question. How long are you guys willing to wait here and keep watch?
what time is it currently?
At the moment, when you guys make your way over here, it's approaching 1:30.
Oh.
I don't know. They said afternoon, so a couple hours.
Okay.
Not, you know.
How long would it take us to escort the 5 people to
Back around to the Hand of Spring.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's say you're in central downtown. Do some quick math. You are... I got a calculator out.
What's this?
About 20 minutes.
What, 20 minutes?
Yeah, to get them all there. So it'd be 20 minutes
That's
there, 20 minutes back. And that is assuming you're taking exploration actions, like avoiding notice, keeping watch. If you just want to move at full speed, it would have that time. But it's up to you if you really want to move at full speed through monster-infested town.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty quick.
I think we might be able to risk it and still make it back before they go to check on the prisoners.
Yeah. And
You
the
guys-
the guards are gone anyway from the barracks, so we don't really have a sense of urgency.
You could even split the party.
That's a terrible idea, and I'm going to veto that immediately.
Yep. No question.
You're all hiding. What's the problem?
The other half won't be hiding. They're traveling. So so we
I, for one, am okay
escort
with
them.
that.
Thank you.
Let the DM have his fun.
Shall we escort them? Pick up David?
Yeah, I think that might be the better course of action. Like, this is what we're hoping here is a opportunity to take down potentially some potential lieutenants.
Yep. Agree.
But I'd rather prioritize keeping people safe.
I think that's what a
Yeah.
lot of people would prefer.
Yeah.
At least the people who would be getting kept safe.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so maybe let's do that first. I was sort of pondering if maybe we should check some more houses for more survivors, but I'm not sure about that now.
I will tell you guys above table, most of the rest of the buildings here have been partially destroyed, heavily ransacked. You've gone through all of the major encounters here downtown at this point.
Okay.
Right. Go, Gaius. What do you think? Escort?
Yep.
All right,
That's fine.
let's
We can escort them then.
do it then.
All right. I'm not going to ask for new stealth rolls or anything like that. As you guys sort of are prepping to stake out, realize what time it is, realize, about how long it would take to get them there and come back and go, it might be a better idea just to take them there. When you head over to pick them all up at Hand of Spring, most of Nadoya's family is chilling out just like in one of the rooms that leads to the baths from the foyer with the doors shut, and Dige is still in a locker.
There you go. Escorting
Yeah?
time.
Oh, thank the gods. Okay.
We have
Hopefully, we
company.
don't find more survivors after this.
Sorry.
What was that?
Can you help? I'm stuck again.
Oh,
My God.
You don't have to
Gross.
roll.
Hand
You can
him,
just get
hand,
it
him,
out.
hand him a crowbar.
Okay.
Gaius.
Pop it open.
Kiroi flexes. The guy can help.
I'll ask the 5 people that were with us now. Like,
Mhm.
do you know if anyone is in these like buildings on the what is that? West?
That's
That west
north.
side?
North.
Yeah.
North.
We've
And in the
heard-
northern buildings? Like,
We've heard some screams. It's been mostly quiet the last day or two. Most of the people that... We saw a lot of people getting herded, both to the jail and towards the tea house the first day, and there hasn't
Yeah.
been much movement since.
okay.
Right, not looking forward
Perhaps
to
on
the
our
tea house.
way. Perhaps on our way down, we could walk by where the governor's mansion was.
Yeah, if you want to show
mean-
them, you can. Or take a
Like,
look at
do you
it
know
as you
what-
pass.
Yeah, like, do you know what happened to the governor's mansion?
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the cleanest that place has ever been. I think Nadoya smacks Dege at the back of the head at that statement.
He would say that.
As we're passing that manor, can I just run my hand through the space
Yeah,
where
to see if it's just
supposed to be?
invisible.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. You feel air.
Huh. It's really gone.
Is the ground like look like it had a foundation on it previously, or is it grass or
Give me either perception or nature, your choice.
same thing?
Fantastic.
We'll go with perception.
All right. You don't see any signs of foundation. It is a purely empty lot. There's not like stone foundation. There is dirt where the building kind of was on top of, so it hasn't been like replaced by grass. It's like just the building, its foundation and everything just gone.
Okay, but you can see the outline of the building.
You can see the outline of the space it stood on. It wasn't
Okay.
like grass directly up to the walls, so the area that was dirt around it as well is still there. Even the front walkway, though, between the lions to the front door, which was just a few stones, is also gone.
Oh, could you detect magic here?
Yeah, I'll cast detect magic
Ooh.
focused on the area where the house was.
This is actually a bit weird. I think I'm going to ask, what type of caster are you again? Like, what tradition? You divine?
I am primal.
Primal. Can you roll a nature check for me, please? This can be open. You do not sense any magic. Oh, hero pointing. All right. Even still, unfortunately, no. You do not sense the presence of any magic there.
And with how I know with detect magic, I have no reason to think that my casting would be any different.
Yeah. Considering it just tells you the presence or absence of magic.
Yeah.
There
But then
typically
again, I
isn't a
did
roll
miss-
on it.
But then again, I did miss his necklace somehow.
You did. Maybe you learned the spell incorrectly.
Oh, okay.
You had a, I don't know, when you were writing the magical formula out in the air, you missed a bookend rune.
Oh,
There we
dang
go.
it.
All right, I'm back again.
Hey!
I didn't close my brackets.
All right, I assume the 13 wasn't enough either.
Unfortunately, no. There is no different magic that you're able to detect there that could help reveal what happened.
I can't discern any difference.
Oh, alright. I would have thought. Ah, well.
I mean, this whole place is suffused with magic from this fog.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Thankfully,
could
you can
be a
ignore
magical
that.
effect, but yeah.
Yeah. A building just gone like that.
Oof.
Yeah. It's a mystery for another day.
Agree. Alright.
You've heard about groups of ants being able to like pick up one large rock together. This was just hundreds of Jenkins all got up and carried his house away. Just because they really liked how it looked.
I feel like that would leave some kind of trace.
Probably.
Maybe
be
the
funny.
Kappas helped on their backs.
Alright, so we escort everyone back.
Yeah, absolutely. Thankfully, nothing happens on your way back. You're able to get Nadoya's family and Dege to the Hand of Spring.
End of spring.
Thank you. Your father, Kuromori, is one of the guards who has decided to... Actually, no. Your father would have headed towards
Right,
the
who's-
Sibadue, where the rest of your family is.
Yeah.
You would not have stayed at Hand of Spring. But there's a few other guards, including Zheng Peng, who is there at the Hand of Spring. They're glad to see more survivors that you guys bring with them. They ask you for an update on anything else you've found in downtown so far. It's only been like 2-3 hours since you last saw them, so they're not really expecting a bunch of information. But
Yeah. Well, we can relay that we learned from the Kappa that Moduga is a
Rokuro Kubi?
Rokurukubi.
All right. They don't know what that is.
Would Dami know?
Cyan, how tradition-oriented is your uncle?
Not very much. He did introduce modern medicine. here.
Yeah, I don't think he would really know what it is either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stealth question.
It was worth a shot.
Definitely.
But we know, Kuromori, what it is.
Yeah, that's a.
It's
you
a
know,
rat
like,
person.
Yeah, it's a. We think it's a rat that churns into a person, and everyone's like, "What?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds. Half of them are just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
And we corroborated each other's.
Yeah, I heard that story too.
Must be accurate.
Must be accurate.
Yeah. Once you fight him, he's like, "That's not like what I thought you would be."
Yeah, it's not like your Kappa versus Gajurong discussion with Gaius.
Isn't it so fun when someone crit fails and someone succeeds? You just get to lie.
Yep.
Right.
I have to savor it. I get the rest of this level to lie to you guys. And Cyan's gonna ruin my fun.
Maybe I shouldn't take it then.
Depends how much you enjoy getting lied to.
It's kind of fun, actually.
That's
There are other skill feats.
There are indeed other skill feats.
mouse. Do we wish to go back to our stakeout, or do we want to maybe call it a day here?
It's about
Or
1:40 when you stop at the Hand of Spring.
oh, we're not even halfway through the day. Or well, I guess we are halfway through the day.
Almost 2 p.m. isn't halfway through the day. What kind of hours are you working?
You know.
I don't. That's why I'm
I will-
asking.
I'll
Technically
accept
8 to
whatever
5.
the rest of the group decides, honestly.
Yeah.
I can keep going, or we can
Uh,
rest
Dude.
here. Just know that Motoku will have some warning if we come for him.
Or do we want to make a play for the Bozu?
it's also an idea.
You've got some options. Stake out, go after the Buso. You could even go directly to the Cerulean Tea House.
I think it's a bad idea to do that right now.
Yeah, I think before that we definitely need rest.
That is a go when we're fully rested moment.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yep.
Alright, then I guess we want to rest then.
I've got a different idea. How about some of you go stake out, the others go drug the Buso? If you want to add on to that, have one person go stake out the Cerulean Tea House at the same time.
One could try to cross
How about
the
this instead?
dam.
I'll go assault the tea house. Gaius goes assaults the Buso.
And
Hey,
Buck,
One can stake
Buck,
out.
we get Buckthorn.
And then
Stake
the last person has the best job. They get to go tell Granny who better grants.
Well, that
don't-
is the best job.
No, I don't want that job.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather cross the dam.
Well,
Uh,
now that we have some revelations about my misunderstanding of the situation, maybe the Bozu might be a good angle to go for.
well, now that you know that Jenkins are no match for us,
Yeah,
the
because
very
that's
least when they're
scary.
it's a
heavily
little
drunk.
it's a little less daunting that there were 18 of them, or how many
8.
were with him? the
There's
first time?
6.
6.
Oh, okay.
You fought 6 drunk ones. There were 8 at the
Yeah, yeah.
Buso.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, not
So
drunk
that's not a
yet.
big deal. Yeah.
But we also haven't.
Perhaps
cooked
we
up,
should
so-
just attack. After we rest tonight, we can just go attack him.
Okay.
Relight the lantern. Hopefully that has some sort of effect on this town. But
Because I have yet to use any of my prepared spells. Like I have Bane,
Well, yeah, and
Bless, and Runic Weapon.
yeah, I'm okay with keeping going without resting. I have my cantrips. I mean, I won't have my AoEs, but that's about it. I don't really care. You still have 2 heals left, right?
I got 2 heals left. Yeah,
Yeah, I
let's
think
not
we're
ruin the
good.
Bozu's day.
Sure.
All right, so we
Alright.
plan to attack the Buso right now.
Okay.
All right.
As-
Do we want to do the kind of diplomatic give the Buso a drink first, or do we just?
If we could pull it off, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we can try and deceive our way in there, but none
Gaius
of us are
could-
good liars, from what I remember.
Oh, isn't Gaius a good liar? Yeah, I think
Gaius has
Gaius
good
is the
deception.
most.
Oh yeah,
Let's take a look at our party skills.
Guys
Yep.
has a plus
I'm
18
Deception.
I'm pretty sure I'm the best at it.
You
Yeah,
are
you're
indeed.
far and away almost.
Wow.
so Gaius can try and lie and be like, "This is a peace offering from the town."
Or
Yeah,
see if
or
he falls for it, I
something
don't know.
to celebrate their ownership of the town.
I can see that working.
Yeah, like what the Grey Butcher was trying to do.
Well, I think I will let you guys take a week to think about how you want to attack the Buso, who you believe, at this point I believe, to be named Gurglegut.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we'll end the session here. Hope you all
Alright.
enjoyed. And it seems like next week will be a week of liberating the town, potentially fully, depending on how it goes. You know
Hell
where the
yeah.
2 remaining bosses are. You have what you need to light the Eternal Lantern. We could very well see a liberated Willowshore by this time next week.
Woohoo!
Or we'll see a bunch of player corpses and new characters riding to the scene. Who knows?
No.
You guys-
Oh
Who
yeah,
knows?
it's all coming together.
Thank you guys for playing. I will see you all next week. Have a good one.